Where can I find logs for runtime errors in my application? If you are facing runtime errors in your application and wondering where to find the logs that can help you troubleshoot, you are in the right place. Let's break down the various locations where you can find these logs based on your operating system and application type. First, if you are using a Windows application, especially one built on the .NET framework, you can check the Windows Event Viewer. Open the Event Viewer and navigate to Windows Logs, then select Application. Here, you will see entries related to runtime errors and application crashes. This can provide you with detailed information about what went wrong. For those using AnyLogic simulation software, the logs are stored in a specific file located in your home directory. On Windows, you can find it at C, plus users your username, AnyLogic edition name plus workspace 8 metadata log. If you are on macOS or Linux, the log file is in a hidden folder within your home directory under the AnyLogic edition workspace. If your application is hosted on Internet Information Services, or IIS, you will find runtime error logs in the IIS log files. By default, these logs are located at %system drive % plus inetpub plus logs plus log files for IIS version 7 and later. Each website has its own subdirectory identified by a site id, which can help you pinpoint the logs for your specific application. For those using cloud or managed hosting platforms, many providers offer dashboards where you can view runtime logs directly. For example, Kinsta's My Kinsta portal allows you to see the last 500 lines of runtime logs for your application from the last 24 hours. You can filter these logs by severity, process, or time range, making it easier to find relevant information. When it comes to application-specific logs, if you are using monitoring or security agents, such as Contrast Security's .NET Framework agent, these logs are typically stored in a default directory like C, plus program data plus contrast plus .NET. These logs usually include information level messages by default but can be configured for more detailed logging. Many applications also implement their own logging mechanisms using libraries such as Log4Net, NLog, or Serolog. These logs are often written to files or databases specified by the application configuration, so check your application settings for the exact location. To effectively debug using these logs, it is important to know your environment. Identify where your application is running, whether it is on a local machine, server, or cloud. This will help you determine where to look for logs. Using log viewers and parsers can also make it easier to sift through large files. If you need more detailed information, consider adjusting the logging levels temporarily to capture more data. However, remember that logs can contain sensitive information, so ensure proper access controls are in place. Correlating logs with user actions and timestamps can also help you pinpoint the cause of runtime errors more accurately. By systematically checking these common locations for runtime error logs, you will be better equipped to diagnose and fix bugs in your application effectively.